Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the reading. In today's video, we are going to be doing a collective reading and energy update. So I'm going to start by shuffling the energy oracle cards deck and beginning to tune into the energies. If you are new here, then welcome. Thank you for sharing your own powerful, unique frequency with this reading. And know that simply by being present here, whether you are tuning in as of when I am posting the reading, or even days, weeks, or years later, your frequency is actively co-creating all of the messages that come through, because time does not exist at the level of energy. A card has already flown out of the deck, but I also do want to introduce myself to those of you who are new. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. We're here on Wednesday because I do channel these collective readings and energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I do recommend tuning in for one of those times or days if you get a chance to. The energy there is very powerful, particularly in the live chat, which, by the way, a huge thank you to all of you who are watching this during that live premiere and participating in that live chat feature. The energy that we cultivate there as a community is so high vibrational and uplifting. So I'm going to start by flipping over this first card that really wanted to make its way out of the deck even before I was finished with the intro. And of course, this is door to romance in the upright position. So clearly the guides want me to address something happening in your life romantically, and particularly new doors that may be opening up. I heard new opportunities. I heard chance meeting or chance encounter. There's like some element of chance at play here with these doors opening in love. So what this means is you may be about to cross paths with someone new romantically, a new romantic option that seems to come out of nowhere. There may be a lot of synchronicity surrounding this meeting. If this is not someone new coming in, then this could actually be an element of chance at play in a connection that you've actually been aware of, maybe with someone that you have already met or connected with. But it's almost like chance or fate is on your side here. Like there is going to be some synchronicity around, I keep hearing like the two of you bumping into each other, or like some massively synchronistic and magical event happening here romantically. Now, for some of you, because energy does not know time, space, or distance, this message could be something that you have already experienced recently. This could be something futuristic or something happening now. And as I always say, at the end of the day, it's really your own intuition that holds all of the answers for your own life. So always measure any message against what your own intuition is telling you, because I really only intend these readings to be a sign of confirmation for things that you already know within. And of course, I do channel many different people, situations, and connections, so only take what connects with you personally. If you would like to transmit your energy to this reading in a more powerful way, I do also recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, as these are forms of energy transfer. And this allows me to pick up on your energy more specifically and channel more messages for you, both here in this video and in future videos as well. The word worried is coming up. So there is an energy here. This could be a separate person or the same person that came through. There's the energy of someone feeling worried about having missed a chance with you. I'm hearing a window of time with you. This could be someone from the past for some of you who are listening. Someone is afraid of being cut out of your life or not being relevant to you. I'm getting that for most of you, this will be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. So what is going on with this worry? Okay, this person's very much in a defensive state of being. Now, this could be that when you communicate with them or when you have communicated in the past, this person may have acted very defensive with you. But also, if that doesn't resonate, I'm actually getting the word protective, like this person is feeling protective or defensive of their connection with you. This person is very much aware that you have a lot of options here, whether you realize it or not. You are not limited to one particular set timeline or option in love. Yes, you are the conscious creator of your life, so you can elect to choose one of those particular love timelines and manifest in that direction. But you are unlimited, meaning you can manifest really whatever you desire here. And I feel like as you have grown in your sense of power and confidence, this has allowed you to perceive these options and possibilities either psychically or literally through having them presented to you in your life. With victory in the upright position, it's like this person coming through is saying, like, I want to be the victor. I want to be the one that wins your heart. It's kind of a funny energy that's coming out right away here. They're looking at you a lot, whether that's when you're together. If you see this person in person, in the physical, then it's like I'm hearing sneaking glances. They're sneaking glances at you. If you don't see this person physically, they seem to be looking at you through some other medium. So either thinking about you in their mind's eye or looking you up on social media. A motorcycle might be relevant to someone. I got that image in my mind. But on the third eye chakra, we have door to personal healing and happiness in the reverse position. So you may have distanced yourself from this person, or they might be keeping a distance from you. Either way, because there is this intuitive awareness that some kind of healing needs to take place or continue taking place within them in order for them to fully connect with you. It's almost like spiritually, this person is being kept at arm's length, even though consciously and in the 3D, they are really desperate to fight for you, to fight for this connection, to be the one that wins your heart. This person is feeling very competitive when it comes to you because that message of wanting to be the one who wins you over just keeps coming through strongly. For some of you, you may not even feel like you have different specific options romantically, but even if that's the case, this person perceives your value and worth, particularly as a potential romantic person or partner in their life, and that is causing them to feel this sense of competitiveness. I also keep getting almost this obsessive thinking tendency, like this person is unable to get you off their mind, but there's also some kind of spiritual blockage here that's keeping you both at arm's length from each other. So this is leading to a very complex dynamic that I know if this message is for you, you know how this resonates. I kept seeing brown hair or someone who's brunette here. That won't be for everyone, of course, but it feels like I heard Scorpio. Someone could have Scorpio placements, fire sign energy in their birth charts. This person, they're coming in fighting for you, fighting for your heart, but they also feel as though you are going to break their heart. So again, very complex dynamic. It's like they don't really have confidence that you are going to accept an offer from them or really be interested in moving this forward. but I'm hearing they have to shoot their shot anyway, is kind of the sense I'm getting. They perceive like they're going to be rejected by you. I'm hearing perceived rejection. I don't feel like in most cases you've literally rejected this person, but they are intimidated because they feel as though if they were to put an offer out there that you would reject them. I saw a plane, so they might be considering flying to see you if there is a geographical distance. If this isn't a geographical distance, then I sense that they've thought a lot about ways to potentially connect with you, to open that door with you. But again, they're being spiritually blocked here to some extent. I'm getting that for some of you listening, you may actually be able to connect to a particular degree with this person in the physical, but it almost feels as though your intuition or maybe your spirit guides are preventing you from going further. So for example, you may have a text exchange or a phone call, and then it just kind of drops off, and intuitively you feel like you should kind of hold your distance, or perhaps it just feels like this person disappears and holds you at arm's length. But either way, I feel like this is a form of spiritual protection because this person's spirit guides and really the guides that are assigned to your particular connection, because in these high level, either soulmate or twin flame situations, we do have specific guides very often that are assigned to our particular connection to kind of coordinating the details here. And I feel like the guides aren't letting this fully move forward until this person does some kind of healing work that has to be done within themselves. I'm hearing they are no longer allowed to utilize you as a bridge to their own inner healing work as they may have done in the past. So I'm going to be reshuffling the cards. Someone may have freckles here. I got that for someone listening. I do want to know more about what this particular person has to heal within themselves before coming towards you. What does this person have to heal? Woman holding a coin in a reverse position. Okay, so this is my traditional karmic feminine card. So this will only resonate if you are aware. By the way, I didn't start out with the polarities, divine feminine and divine masculine. I was leaving it open-ended and really letting the energies guide the reading, but it's becoming clear that for most of you, the dominant energy coming out is that you listening are going to be resonating more so with your divine feminine, whereas the person coming up that's connected to you seems to be more so in their divine masculine. Of course, this may not be the case for everyone. And also, it's important to note that for the purposes of these readings, when I refer to the divine masculine and divine feminine, I am referring to energies, not to any particular gender or anything of that nature. And we all do have a balance of these energies within us. So at different times, we can lean more into our inner divine masculine or inner divine feminine. So as with all of my messages, take this as it connects with you. But this karmic feminine coming out here, what I'm seeing is this masculine seems to still have someone in their manifested life. Again, this only connects if you are already aware of a karmic feminine in this person's life. But if this is the case, this is someone who they've either recently broken up with or separated from, or they're in the process of a separation, whether that's happening publicly or very privately. In some cases, this may be so private that people publicly do not know that they are going through this separation. If this isn't romantic in nature, this could be a karmic feminine energy in the form of a friend, a mother figure, or even an unhealed pattern within themselves that is something that affects their day-to-day life experience. This feels like someone who is still very much in their conscious life or their waking life, whether this is I'm hearing you are the dream divine feminine, and this karmic feminine is their waking reality, that it's almost like they're trying to move away from, trying to almost escape here, but still feeling a little bit stuck in. So again, for some of them, this could be a recent ex, even a current relationship, or some other karmic feminine in their life, or just a wounded karmic pattern internally, because karmic energies don't always have to be external. They can also be internal thought patterns, behavior patterns, etc. Whatever this person or thing is, I'm getting that because this isn't yet healed, the guides assigned to your connection are preventing this from fully moving forward. I'm hearing you're being allowed a certain level of access to each other, almost like getting a security clearance in a building, but they aren't allowed to go further. It's like they're being allowed a certain level of access to you, but denied access to something further. And it's almost frustrating to their human self, and possibly even frustrating to you at times, divine feminine, because you may, from a human perspective, desire this person to have more access to you, but it just feels like something isn't quite lining up, or maybe it feels like they keep kind of fading out or disappearing, or like there's just some form of interference here. That is the unhealed situation, either internally or externally, for this particular masculine. Yeah, we do have the Three of Swords reversed. There is something that this masculine has to fully release before they will be allowed a greater access to you. I saw the letters G, A, R, and B. These could be letters in the name of someone involved here. So I'm hearing forgiveness is needed. So this could be the masculine needing to forgive themselves in order to move forward. This may be them needing to release something from the past, to forgive a certain person or situation, meaning to really surrender it or to let it go. And of course, we have the Judgment card, another karmic card coming up. So there's a lot of karmic energy around this. I feel like this also speaks to something hitting a tipping point or a breaking point where like something is going to have to be faced and dealt with. It's not going to be able to be avoided anymore, because I'm getting that for some of these masculines. They may have actually tried avoiding releasing this particular thing from their past or facing this karmic pattern or dynamic, and spirit is no longer allowing them to look the other way, I'm hearing, or to ignore this particular situation. There's a deep self-evaluation that's going to have to take place in order to let them move forward. And this is also coming up as the Devil in the reverse position. So for some of them, this really could be an addictive pattern. This could be a very heavy mental pattern. But with Temperance in the reverse position, I'm hearing like there's some kind of imbalance in this person's field that has to be released. And this imbalance could be being caused by, again, a particular karmic person or situation, but this also could be something very internal that requires self-analysis to release. And in the meantime, right as I said, in the meantime, we have the Lovers reversed. There is going to be this very powerful soul connection between the two of you that both of you can feel. That because we have the Lovers, this does feel romantic for nearly all of you listening. And yet this Lovers card is reversed, representing that there is some kind of separation. This very well could be a twin flame for some of you. Now, of course, this won't be the case for everyone. Take that as it resonates. But I feel a very strong potential connection here. With the Knight of Wands upright, I feel like, again, this person is coming up as a competitor, wanting to compete for your love, wanting to move forward towards you very fast, but they're in conflict within themselves. This conflict is happening because this masculine wants to be that Knight of Wands. They want to rush towards you, Divine Feminine, and further this connection very fast, but Spirit isn't allowing them that level of access to you Take that as you will. Being denied that access can show up in so many different ways. Again, whether it's just through plans falling through, people feeling like they're being blocked from each other's lives, ghosting happening on either side, your intuition just making you not want to pursue this further at this time. Whatever the case is, somehow this connection is being denied a greater level of access in spite of this masculine feeling a lot of passion towards you at this time. And also I'm hearing a lot of ignited physical attraction as well. Their sacral chakra is incredibly active towards you. And I'm actually picking up that you, Divine Feminine, may be getting some of this energy because out of nowhere in the middle of the day or while you're trying to fall asleep or waking up, you might actually find yourself suddenly hit with these visions of physically connecting with this person or being physically romantic with them in some kind of affectionate way. This could actually be because of how much sacral, sensual energy this masculine is sending you and how intensely attracted they are feeling to you. I'm hearing they are so attracted to your energy. There's also one very clear, specific message coming through. This might just be for a handful of people, but if this is someone from your past, this masculine is saying, it amazes me that you still have the same kind, pure, open, authentic spirit that you've always had. They have witnessed you either at a soul level or literally seen you go through a massive up-leveling in your life. They've seen you begin to really shift your vibration and manifest your life in powerful ways. And yet they recognize that your spirit has remained the same in the most beautiful aspects. And this is what is really reigniting this person's sense of pull towards you, particularly that intensified physical attraction at this time. So again, that might just be for a specific group of people. Take that as it connects. But I also have here door to value reversed, door to personal healing and happiness again in the reverse position. Yeah, this masculine is not allowed to look outside of themselves for fulfillment or a sense of happiness or worth. And I get the sense that they may have been trying to do that towards you, Divine Feminine. So I'm hearing they see you as a goddess. They see you as this magnetic, radiant, beautiful being, but you are meant to reflect to them what is possible within themselves. And that's what they are needing to fully connect here to put together at a spiritual level, is that everything that they love about you is a reflection of the potential that they have, that they can attain to within themselves. It's meant to inspire them and not to make them feel insecure. But I feel that mostly at this time, they're more so in that state of insecurity and yet awe. Those are the two feelings I'm getting from this person. It's like they're in awe of you, seeing you having gone through this massive transformation and upgrade in your life. And yet they are simultaneously feeling insecure and kind of questioning their own worth and value because they haven't yet fully connected that they are meant to allow your energy to inspire them to profound changes within themselves. And that, again, seems to be playing into the pattern that this person needs to heal in order to be granted a greater level of access to you in the physical world or to your energy. I do feel as though if this is someone from your past, they may have recently re-entered either your physical life or your consciousness, your dreams, etc., because they had done enough healing work or enough self-evaluation to kind of begin cracking that door open. And it's like they were given perhaps a small level of access to you that they didn't have in the past. But in order to be given more access, more opportunity to connect with you more consistently in the physical world, there is more healing work they're going to have to do upon themselves. For others of you, this may be someone new who just recently entered your life, and maybe things felt like they were moving fast in the beginning, or you can sense the passion this person has for you, but it feels like it just isn't quite moving forward. And this may all be an explanation for why, because they haven't yet been given that full access to you in the physical world. Until, of course, they do that healing within themselves and come to more so establish that sense of worth from within, release whatever karmic patterns may be lingering in their day-to-day life, and come forward towards you clear and correct. So I am reshuffling the cards, but I also want to say that if these messages have been connecting, I will be continuing this on in the extended reading on Patreon. So we will be reading more deeply into what this masculine is thinking and feeling towards you. And immediately I just heard a whole lot of love is a dominant message of what is coming through as far as they're feeling towards you. But of course, we will go a lot deeper into that, potentially what this karmic situation could be around them, how this situation could potentially move forward into the future. And all of that will be in the extended Patreon reading. So if you do feel guided to join our Patreon Soul Tribe, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Okay, so right away we have here the adjacent possibilities in the upright position. So the dominant energy around you, Divine Feminine, at this time is the energy of options that are going to be presenting themselves to you more visibly and consciously in this phase of your life. So for a while, you've been sensing potential incoming options, opportunities, timelines, etc. But at times, this almost may have made you feel like you're going crazy. I saw the number 777 that may connect with someone. You may have felt like you were going crazy because you could sense all of this coming in, but you hadn't yet seen all of it showing up in the physical. But you are going to see physical evidence of what you've been sensing and the opportunities that your third eye has been kind of handing to you, indicating to you, but that weren't fully manifested through that root chakra kind of energy, because here we have adjacent possibilities actually sitting on the root chakra. These options and possibilities are coming in through the chakra center most connected to our manifested physical world. So what else can I channel for the beautiful Divine Feminine at this time? Yeah, a lot of these options or possibilities are going to be related to love. So this could be related to opportunities to deepen a connection that's currently in your life, or to allow in new love from different places. This also could be loving people in the forms of collaborators, business opportunities, friends, etc. I'm getting a very big message for a Divine Feminine. A major download just came through with Happy Family Reversed that anyone who has ever felt your energy in a loving way, and maybe you had a falling out with this person, maybe it was a past relationship that ended, they may have even blamed you in the past for the way that things ended. But karmic justice is occurring even in past timelines and past connections that perhaps you haven't really given much thought or energy to in a long time. In fact, in some of these cases, you may have thought that it was a fling or someone that you would never really speak to again. But I'm getting that you've been heavily on the mind consciously of anyone that you have connected with, even briefly in a romantic context, because they at that time felt the power and the strength of your love, your unconditionally loving energy. And although they may not have been able or willing or in a place in their life where they could receive your unconditional love at that time. And again, they may have even ultimately blamed you for the way that things ended. But I'm seeing that it's almost like Spirit is ironing things out here. That's the best way I can put it. Where like Anyone who has felt the touch of your love, regardless of how things ended, is now thinking about you, because those connections we form never go away. They are always just dormant, but they never disappear. And those dormant connections are being activated because many of those from your past are beginning to go through an ego death or an awakening of their own. And they are spiritually beginning to raise their vibration at least slightly and to come online in this quantum field of a higher level of consciousness where you are, and they are beginning to sense you in a more conscious way, and possibly even reach out to you, either literally in the physical world, or they could be coming to you in dreams, reaching out to you psychically, telepathically. But be very aware of that at this time, because I see a lot of that taking place. I'm also seeing with man holding a heart upright, someone wanting to come towards you in a very open-hearted manner with some form of communication, because this is sitting on the throat chakra. I'm hearing they've been wanting to tell you this for a long time. They've been seeing you and really now fully recognizing you as this goddess of the moon. This is my awakened, empowered, divine, feminine card. I'm getting power couple energy from the two of you as well. I really like this energy. This is someone who's very established, very awakened, and I'm hearing very focused on what they want, which at this time seems to be you. Now, for many of you, this could be the same masculine following their healing or releasing of that karmic pattern. For others of you, this could be someone entirely different. So take this as it connects. But we also have the Page of Pentacles. This could be someone that you meet in connection with your work or something that you do for finances or something that you're building. This could be a business or a work associate. But if that doesn't relate, then I'm seeing that this can really speak to someone approaching you in a way that might seem on the surface or seemingly small, like they just have that one pentacle. But this is actually them trying to get a foot in the door of your life because they've been interested in you for a very long time or seeing you go through this transformation. I'm hearing feeling a lot more for you than they may let on initially. Wanting to be very giving towards you as well and to move forward towards you very fast. It's almost like if this is someone you meet in the future, it's like they meet you and they immediately feel impatient to get to know you more or to connect with you or to date you or whatever the case is. If this is someone from your past, they're coming back in very quickly. And regardless, you will recognize who I'm speaking about here if this connects, because this person will really be very generous towards you, particularly in terms of how they give you their affection, their time, their energy. But this also could relate to material generosity as well. They may give you a gift or something of that nature. But again, take this as it connects with you. This has been a very strange pop-up energy right at the end of the reading. For some reason, I saw a newspaper, like a paper newspaper. I don't know if that resonates for someone, but this also could mean that this is someone of status or a public figure, someone who is sometimes in the news or the media, or at least like the local news. This may be someone locally very well known. I'm not sure why that energy is coming up here, but in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more into who this masculine energy might be, this person coming towards you very quickly in a very open-hearted manner, so that we can connect further with how they're thinking or feeling at this time. But I'm going to close the reading here. I just saw 3333 on the recording timer, so a beautiful number of synchronicity. And the final card to close this reading is Cosmic Heart. The number 8 is connecting here, so someone might have a birthday or significant date in the month of August. This also can stand for an energy of abundance. I am also hearing that someone here might have a life path number 8, or just that number might be significant to someone in some way. But I'm going to read just a little bit from the Rumi Oracle here. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. In a moment of my crisis, my heart cracked open and I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things like fear and doubt is lunacy. Even my heart's loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds, and the fishes emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. Again, if you are feeling a resonance here and you do want to join me now in the extended version of this reading on Patreon, I will be leaving a link to that Patreon reading in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in today. I am sending you all so much love and light energy. Take care, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.